Hello, Dave Knight here once again here at KnightCapitalManagement.com. Just wanted to welcome you once again to the weekly wrap-up. Also the best trade of the week here in the week that ended September 26, 2008. Today is Saturday, September 27th, 2008. And the trade I'm going to talk about today has actually happened on September 25th. That was Thursday, September 25th, 2008. As you well know, there's been a lot of news in the market this over the last 3 weeks. Actually, I guess you could say the whole month of September has been riddled with news. We've had Patriot Day and the September 11th. I mean, all kinds of things that's been affecting this market. And over this weekend now, the Congress is meeting on a bailout package. So how is this all going to affect the market? Who knows? Some people are talking, if you listen to Kramer, he's talking about 8,000 Dow. He's talked to other people. They're talking that this is going to be the bottom. We're going to move up from here. I'm a trader. Traders, and when you are a trader, and since I don't deal a lot in the fundamentals, I don't ignore the fundamentals, as we're going to see in the trade today. I do not ignore the fundamentals, but I do not know all the fundamentals because being more of a technical background, I guess I'm kind of a mix. I trade technicals, but I do not ignore the fundamentals, so I know what the fundamentals are in the market when I am making my trade. And the trade that we're going to talk about once again will be on Thursday, September 27th, 2008. And real quickly, Knight Capital Management, you can actually put your name, email, city, state, country. I did send out one trade recommendation. I think it was on Monday of this last week that made some decent money. I did not send out anything else out prior to that. And I will be sending out, I'm hoping, an email either today or tomorrow talking about the boot camp that's going to be happening at Rockwell Trading. There's 5 spots open right now, and the 5 spots that are open, they're actually offering a special discount for those, for anyone that's willing to go. You have to Wednesday, October 1st, to make a decision on that. So I'll be sending out to my list a little bit more information so that you can actually get the extra discount as well. And that'll be later on today or tomorrow, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. The trading, let's go down here. I know I made 1250 for the day. I'm not going to talk about the spike really. I'm going to just talk about Thursday, and we're going to talk about 1,050 that was made in the market based upon this trade right here that actually was in the market at 9:45 before the new home sales report that was going to be released, and out here at roughly around 2 o'clock on the bar that actually went down below the green line. Now I used the aggressive green line strategy on one half of my contracts, and I used the conservative strategy that I like to employ on half of my contracts, and I took 3 points here, and we'll talk about this trade in more detail as we go forward. So let me go ahead and pause this tape real quick. Actually, let me see if I can do it this way. Alright, here we go. Here's my Rockwell Navigator, or the Genesis Trade Navigator, and I wanted to show you the markets that I'm currently looking at right now. And right now I'm looking at the ZB contract, that's the 30-year bonds. I'm looking at gold. The GC3 is the electronic side of this. So I like to look at the golds versus the bonds, and I like to look at oil. Here's your crude oil contract with the gold. I like to look at those two. Now also I like to look at the ES contract. Now the contracts that I'm trading more are the ZB, your ES contract, and I am looking at the YM now. That's the E-mini Dow. This right here, the ES contract, is your E-mini S&P 500, and ZB here is a 30-year bond. Now I'm also looking and occasionally take trades in the grains, usually when I don't find anything in the financials. This week was a good reason to look at the grains, but since I had made my monthly goal on early this week, I did not trade anymore. Actually, I guess you should say I'm done for the month of September. But here, I got the ZC contract. Say that 3 times fast. That's corn. I'm looking also at wheat, ZW, and also soybeans, ZS. That's all electronic markets here. And so there's 8 contracts that I'm looking at, but and ideally I'm only trading 6. The top 4 and the bottom 2 right here, and I'm monitoring oil and gold. So that's kind of my trading station. Now I want to pause this and get to the live trade itself. Alright, now here is the actually the trade we're going to talk about once again is on Thursday, September 25th, 2008, in the ES contract. That's the E-mini S&P. how I entered the market at 9. I entered at 9:45 in the morning. So let's go ahead and start the tape. And let me get it rolling here. Here's your morning. It's opening up with, you saw the spike reversal here that opened up. Let me stop it here. Now let me just let me pause here first. Okay, so here's how I set up the trade itself. I was entering the market at 1200. My stop in the market's 1198 in the when I was 2-point stop at this point. The 1203, 3 points, and then my long-term target that I right off the ADR that was printing at 1241 and a half here. I put it two points below that just for right now for fun. 1239 and a half. That's where I was thinking. If we had an extreme move, that's where we perhaps could go based upon the average daily range. And I mean, we've got a big range here from the open up to 39 and a half. So just so you understand, that's what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and get the tape going. There you go. Let me stop it. It didn't take long to get to my contract and get half my contracts off at 03. Alright, so I just wanted to let you see that. And I still kept my stop here at 98 right now, even though I took half of it off. So I had 3 on the win side. Brennan, hold on a second. I need to stop my kid from making noise. Sorry about that. Just trying to control my 3-year-old. Anyway, so here I am, and that's one of the advantages of working as a day trader. And I'll get to work out of the house and get to be a stay-at-home dad. And anyway, I don't really want to get into much details of that, but I love it. I love this lifestyle. So 1198's kept that 3 points here. I'm gonna, when this bar finishes, is when I'm gonna move my stop. So let's go ahead and finish this bar up. 52. Let me stop this. Now, right before the 10 o'clock release of the report, now there was going to be a 10 o'clock release report on Thursday, and that was going to be the new home sales. Now at 9:59, I moved from 1198 up to 1200 and a quarter. So I'm sitting here at 1200, actually 1200.5, 2 ticks. So I was break even plus 2 ticks before the new home sales. I wasn't willing to give back my gains on this trade based upon what I thought could, you know, if the new home sales was a bad number for the market and it tanks, I wanted to make sure that hopefully at least if I got some slippage, at least I would ensure some kind of profit. So that was my goal at this point in time. So let's go ahead and roll the tape just a little bit longer. Here's the release at 10. As you can tell, the market didn't know what it was going to do in the beginning, and then it just kind of hang on and move forward. So let me stop. Let me back up just a little bit. Alright, and that is the, right here you're looking at the 10, this is the end of 10:15. So in 15 minutes after the report was a nice long green bar. I actually got the 3 points here, and now I'm running here. It's still. Now on the print of this bar, I've moved my stop and kept it where it was, and I was debating about moving it to 03. So this is when I moved my positions up to 03 and kept it to 1203 to make sure that to lock in the rest of this profit just in case it moved and went the other direction. So let me go ahead and pause and move the tape up, and so because obviously I'm running out a little bit of time here. I think the most important thing just is to show you how I made the entry and then how I'm going to follow this green line. So let me go ahead and move it forward. Okay, I wanted to show you at 10:45 what the market looked like. Now I'm actually following the green line at this point in time, 1203 and a half at 10:45. So it kind of to show you how the green line kind of moves along. Green line strategy, and it will keep you in a trending trade. Okay, here's your market at lunchtime at 12 o'clock, and a lot of times what you'll see is that in lunch it'll usually take it out at the green line. Now, a strong trend will keep you in the market, so I was actually following along the green line. My stop here at lunchtime, 1210 and a quarter. So remember that 1210 from last week? It's funny how it all comes back into play again. I'm going to take it to my exit now since I'm running out of time. Okay, here's my exit roughly a little before 2 o'clock at 1218. As you can see, it looked here like it almost took me out. It took me out at 1218. Now this was okay. The total move on 2 contracts was $1,050. Once again, this is Dave Knight here at Knight Capital Management. I wish you all the best in your trading. Thank you, and bye now.